girl. Hey, it's Diamond Lachey here, and I'm back with another video. Oh my gosh, you guys, Rona got me feeling real creative, and Rona definitely has me doing like all this content. Like, it's crazy. I never have time to film content like this, but whatever, that's neither here nor there. So I asked some questions yesterday on Instagram, and the feedback was kind of crazy. I just wanted to keep having girl chat with you guys, and I got into this idea, and this is where I'm gonna share some of my personal beliefs, tea, whatever, for the ladies. Fellas, this can benefit you too, but I just feel like my ladies is out here being bold. Like, it's crazy. So I asked some questions, and everybody on my Instagram was like, answer the question, and I was like, no, I'm gonna save it for a video. Without further ado, let's get into tea talks with Diamond. So I'm gonna go to my Instagram. Oh, and I made a Zachary, girl, pour up. I made a Zachary. The first question I asked yesterday was, are you faithful even when y'all not together? Or when y'all not together, do you talk? Okay, y'all, that was the first question. If you didn't hear it, it was, are you faithful when y'all are not together? Or when y'all not together, do you mingle? Now, it's two sides to this. Now, it's when I feel like this is the side where you're talking to somebody and you guys are a fresh start, and I feel like sometimes as females, they feel like you should like only talk to that one guy. Or I've seen memes where it's like, after one day of talking, I'm the only girl you're talking to. Like, no baby, you're not. Like, I'm sorry, but that's not the way it works. Like, after talking to somebody, if you guys are not together, you cannot get mad if that person talks to other people. Now, if you're technically single, you need to act as such. And I feel like a lot of ladies, when they talk to a guy and they like the whole talking stage, it's like, I'm dating you, and females typically expect a guy to be faithful to them even when they're not together. Like, if that makes sense. And that is BS, because no. It's simple. I am the queen of multi-date. Like, if you are single, you should be multi-dating, because talking to only one person, you don't even know if that's going to be the person that you end up being with. Like, multi-dating, you get to date different people, you get to get a different range. It's just, multi-dating it's just where it is. Like, people think you need to be faithful when talking to somebody, and you don't, because, excuse me, that's how you get played. And that's how, let's just say I'm talking to a guy, and we're just talking, we're not together, we decided like we're not together right now, and I find out, oh, he talked to Tina. I can't be like, hey, yo, you talked to Tina? And he'd be like, yeah. I can't get mad because you're not my boyfriend. Like, you're not my boyfriend, you're not my fiance. You're just talking to me. Talking to somebody holds no weight at all. So I just feel like people who are loyal when they're not together, that's great to you, but she who is me, I just no, I'm not gonna sit here, and if we're just talking and you don't want me to be your girlfriend, or even if it's just like the first couple of months, I'm not faithful. Like, I'm not, even if we're talking every day, we're texting, whatever it is, I'm not gonna be faithful to you because we're not together. Now, the other side of that is if you and a guy break up and y'all decide, like, we're gonna work on this, like, we're gonna keep talking, but we're not together. So you're single and I'm single, but we're still gonna work together and see if maybe we could fix it. Now, in this instance, I feel like it's like case by case. Sometimes I would definitely say, yes, be faithful. Like, not be faithful, but I definitely think you shouldn't keep your options open, because if you wholeheartedly want this to work and you want to get back on track with this person, then definitely, like, you don't talk to people, because it's only going to distract you. It's only going to keep your mind off of that person. It's not going to help it. It's going to make it worse, adding another person into the situation when you're still dealing with someone. But the only reason why I would say, on the flip side, still talk to people, because you're still single. And I feel like this. if somebody really wants to work it out with you, or somebody really definitely wants to try to fix whatever was broken between the two of you, why can't we do that being together? Like, why we gotta be single? And you know, why you gotta be single while we fix it? Like, why can't we stay together and fix it, you know? That right there. And then also, I feel like it takes two. Like, if that other person is not putting in 100%, then definitely at that point talk to another person, because you don't know if it's going to work or if the other person is trying or what. And if that's the case, then definitely keep your options open, because you don't know. And you cannot be faithful to somebody who is not your man or is not your girl at the end of the day. Like, yes, it's certain loyalty, yes, it's certain things that you just shouldn't do, but I mean, if you're single and somebody asks like, yo, Ma, you single? The answer is yes. But I will say, if you are in that like second range of with an ex trying to work it out, then I would definitely tell the new person or whoever you're talking to, like, look, I'm single, but I'm talking to someone. Like, we're not together, but you know, just give them that disclaimer, give them the option to be included. And if that person just doesn't care and is still willing to talk to you, then talk to that person. But if that person is like, no, then let it go. Just give them the option. I feel like people, a lot of people get hurt is because they can't be real and just say what it is and say what it isn't. Like, if you have an ex that you're just still working on or maybe talking to, whatever, let me know. Give me my option. Don't take my option from me by lying to me. When you're honest, who knows? Maybe I don't even want to be with you. Maybe I just want to talk to you. Like, geez, give me my option. You don't know, so don't make my choice for me. Don't. People make it like it's so hard to multi-date. Like, I can't talk to multiple people. I can't. And I'm not saying have sex with everybody, because I don't think you should be having sex when you're just dating. I have friends and they're like, no, I can't multi-date because I can't even give my attention to one guy. And I'm just like, girl, y'all just talking and texting and maybe going on a date here and there. If y'all are not committed in a relationship, you should not be faithful to any guy that you're not with, period. That doesn't mean you should be having sex with him. You should not be having sex with guys that you're just talking to, because if you can't even make me your girlfriend, like, it's just levels. So yeah, but I do believe that when you are single, you should act as such, and you should talk to people. I mean, it's a conversation. Now, once you guys make it to that threshold and you guys are together, definitely be faithful, definitely be loyal, like all that. When you're single, do single things, especially when you're young. 20 through 6, you are young and you should act as such. And if somebody decides that they don't want to be with you or make you their girlfriend, you shouldn't be faithful to them, because y'all are just talking and in hopes that maybe one day he'll get me. Like, girl, no, I'm not doing that. The other question I asked on your Instagram was this. Second question: when do you post a guy? Like, you know, is it a month? Is it a year? Like, what is it? Are you feeling the vibes? Whatever. Yeah. But when do you post a guy? Is it after a couple months? Is it after a year? Like, when do you think is the right time to post a guy? And the responses, y'all showing out. So I asked, was it 1 to 6 months, or is it when he posts you? Or then I said, if not, then when? 82% of you said that when he posts you, you gonna post them. And then 18% of people said that it's 1 to 6 months. Now, the 82% that said when he posts you, baby, that don't mean as soon as you post me, the next day I'm gonna post you, because that's not it. That's just not it. And then I had some people respond like, never. Because I said, when is the right time to post them? I had some people who said never, and then the other person that said never, she said never is not on brand for me, which is true. Like, if you have a brand, I get it, you have to protect that, because a lot of people are out here searching for clout, especially a lot of guys who see a girl who has a business or who has a brand or who has something like some stance, like she has some level. A lot of the time a guy will use that and be like, oh, okay, post me. And you know, it's not true either. And then I had somebody else who said he gotta post me first but that still doesn't mean I'm gonna post him immediately after, which is true, because I feel like a lot of guys, they'll post you on Monday and then on Tuesday it's like, you didn't post me, and it's like, I don't have to. I'm the person where I'm never gonna ask to be posted, and then on top of me not asking, like, just because you're posting to me, I gotta post you. It's not how that works. You're supposed to post somebody because you just want to your heart. Now, my opinion on this is I think you should fill it out. I feel like posting somebody is intimate in a way, especially if you're posting like me and Bae. Now, if you're posting a video or an outing of you and he happens to be in it, that's different. But if you're literally posting a like Bae pic, I think you should think about it, because you don't want to be the girl who posts a new guy every month. Like that's not it. And then on top of that, you don't want to be the girl who doesn't post a guy because she's scared of what social media may think. So I definitely think you should do what's best for you in your situation. If you meet a guy on Monday and by next month you're ready to post him, go for it. Like, if you don't care, go for it. But for me, I feel like before, I would post the guy whenever he posted me. Like, I feel like I just have this in me, and I would just be like, okay, whatever, post it. But the crazy thing is, I never had a like public relationship. I think all my relationships, they haven't been secrets, but it's just not something. I'm not that person that's just like, oh, we're out to eat, take a pic. Like, it's just not how I roll. I'm normally in the moment when I'm with someone, and I'll take a picture, but I'll upload it, I don't know, when I feel like I need to. But then also, I've had guys who have posted me and will be like, okay, so why don't you post me? And I just think a guy who asks me that is not the guy for me. At the end of the day, I have people who have shown me another way of thinking. I do have a brand. Diamond's Diary is everything, and I use my social media platforms for business. So I can't just post a guy, especially if you don't fit the brand. I can't post you. And then on top of that, I need my readers and my followers to know, like, this is somebody who's going to be here for a while. So I have to make sure that you're somebody who's going to be in my life. And I feel like in the past, I've posted guys just because, and it's gotten me nowhere. So now, like, I feel like I'm only gonna post a guy when I see okay, this works, like, this is something, because I don't want to be that person who introduce a new guy to y'all every week. Like, that is just not me. I feel like, no, I talk about girls like that, so I can't be like that. And then, quite frankly, I just feel like it's social media. I've never asked the guy, like, can you post me? Like, can you post me? No, I'm not that girl either. I'm not asking, and I'm not telling. That's why I say the guy for me is, I don't want a guy who is heavily on social media, because I don't know, I just feel like that's not gonna work with me, because I'm always on social media. So I might post an arm, I might post that I'm out with a guy, but you don't even know what his face look like. Yeah, I'm just in that space now where I don't think posting is, I don't have to post everything to know that it's really going on. And I'm learning that the older I get, because the younger me was just like, I'm out to eat, post, not even with a guy, just me being out, or like, and I'm trying to be such a bigger influencer, and I know once I break the barriers and become that, I can't always post in real time, because I need to protect my, you know, my peace. And I just think sometimes social media, listen, nobody know a guy until you post them, and then it's like, oh, well, I knew him back in, or she did this, or did you know my homegirl? And I'm like, girl, I didn't ask you. If I didn't ask you, don't tell me. That's as far as posting a guy on Instagram. I definitely think I will post a guy eventually. I feel like I do want to evolve into a mommy blogger and a, like, you know, lifestyle family, and then, you know, maybe my family will have a YouTube channel, and I just feel like, why not? After a while, I definitely feel that's what I want. This third question is, do you believe you've met your soulmate, or the person you're supposed to be with, or do you think he still hasn't, she or he, whatever, still hasn't found you? What do you think? Basically, I asked you guys if you think you met your soulmate, or do you think he or she still is searching for you. Crazy thing is, let me see, how many of you guys, 60% of you guys said nope, not yet, I don't think I found him. But shockingly, 40% of you said I met my soulmate already. Whoa. You know, I read an article and it said that you meet your soulmate from the age like 22 or like 21 to 23, but you guys just connect when the time is right. But I feel like we've all heard that story. Like, oh yeah, like, for example, Nicki Minaj knew her husband back when she was like 19. They didn't talk, they reconnected when they got older. Aaliyah J knew her boyfriend for years, but they got together when they, you know, made it to that point. Milano, like, she didn't know her boyfriend. She knew Meek Mill growing up, but they connected when they gotten older. So I feel like I might have met my soulmate. Like, yeah, I think so. But I also think you can have multiple soulmates. Like, I definitely don't think there's like that one true love, and once you get that true love you can't have it again. Like, no, I definitely think you have multiple true loves. I definitely think you just do. I feel like, God forbid, if I get married to my true love and then he passes away, I deserve a second chance of love again, right? Like, no? Yes, no? I think so. Let me know what you guys think. But I think, you know, it's multiple true loves in that aspect. I feel like you never know. You never know. So yeah, moral of the story is, girl, just be careful. Like my sis Ming Lee said, dating in 2020 is very ghetto if you let it be. Like, if you go into everything with your whole heart, like on your sleeve, like, hey, then you might just get hurt. But if you go into things, you know, with an open heart, not knowing what will come from it, not expecting too much, not thinking that everybody thinks like you, like, communication is really big, and all of that, I feel like you'll be fine. Everybody don't think like you. Like, some people think other ways, other people think other ways. Like, it's okay. Dating is not a game, but at the end of the day, dating is a part of life. You try it. If it doesn't work, leave. Like, try another person. It doesn't work, leave. Don't let people, you know, make you feel bad for dating or for leaving or for whatever. But I feel like in 2020, if you're not happy, leave. If you're with a guy who don't post you want to be posted, leave. Like, it's 1,005, like, it's guys everywhere. It's like, dude. It's dudes everywhere. So if a guy is showing you not what you want, go. Simple. I know it might be hard to let go, but it's easy. It's somebody out there for you. Like, it might take you a minute to find them. You might not see him today, you might not see him tomorrow, but eventually, when you're ready and he's ready, you guys will come together. That's it for my tea talks. I feel like we chatted enough. I answered all 3 of my questions that everybody wanted to hear my answer from. And yeah, until next Thursday, you guys stay safe, stay inside, like they say. Don't go outside unless you're going to get groceries. And until this corona thing passes by, your girl will be in the house, okay? Y'all stay safe. I love you guys. I mean it. Make sure you are subscribed to Diamond's Diary. Make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. And make sure you leave a comment. Let's talk. If you think differently on this, let me know your thoughts. Okay? All right.